Here, he's played so well for them. He's brought a defensive spirit and a defensive mindset and a toughness and just a great pump fake there by Carmelo Anthony. And when you talk about the Mavs in the past,
he occupies a lot of space. Surprise, Douglas has filled in so well for Billups. He'll launch a 1-2 and shot clock at 6 over Jeffries Nowitzki. How about offensively, Chandler?
He'll take it to the hole. He's not going to, I mean, he's going to work his way in the paint, and he's not shooting.
In his 46-win season so far. Shot clock at 5. Stoudemire guarding Chandler.
Throw an elbow here and there, and it's all good for the Dallas
Mavericks, who missed their first 4, have hit their last 3. This is a nice matchup right here. Anthony against Marion.
Good offense versus good defense.
Screen by Jeffries. Pick and roll. AMARE. Chandler with the rebound, but threw it away, and Fields takes it right into Chandler. Player from Stanford, who when he arrived,
you find out that he's a basketball player. Your three-point shot has surprised me, his ability to shoot it. I think it surprised a little bit the Knicks. I mean, he's really become a quality player for them.
Fields defending Boban, who hits the right there. That is the first three-point hit of the game. First offering beyond the arc for Dallas. And a nice puts it in. 1 of 6 his start for the Knicks. Kidd. Jeffries watches Nowitzki. Wow, great cut. Douglas, a little floater inside.
Great for the league. I've always said that when he can make big shots. Last night was his first of many.
Again, for the 6th consecutive time, there is no Chauncey Billups. And this shot by AMARE Stoudemire. Boban. Sean Marion. And Sean Williams was reached.
Shots, kept those little throw shots and Chauncey and MELO. Nice little throwback here. Nowitzki's got in the corner. But they'll play a little differently than Knicks will. And but it's just effective. And again, the same shot with
Boban, along with Brendan Haywood and Marion. Wow. Flying inside. That's another foul. It goes on New York.
Fire. And what a great post pass there by Jason Kidd. And that's a lost art, as you see MELO grab his right elbow. That's a lost art, Karen. He threw a beautiful pass. And
played in a couple of finals with the New Jersey Nets. Dallas on an 8-0 run. Turioff watching Haywood. Shoulder and Stoudemire's shoulder. We'll try to update that. Here is Kidd. Shot clock at 9. This is over Anthony. Rebound Sean Marion. Tapping by Haywood.
And right now the Mavericks are pounding him on the inside. 12-2 in paint points. Well, it's never good when you're icing during a game. Heat pad.
New York bench. This is Sean Williams at the free throw line. Carmelo. And Sean Williams.
That's his specialty. Defense, getting dirty and spreading the floor and making threes for Brian. Play fast, they'll play slow. They'll get out, they'll pass. And yeah, we won a championship. Now with the rebound and pushing it up.
22% shooting for the Knicks. 4 of 18. Cardinals. Turioff comes out and fouls him. Minneapolis with a look now at the upcoming national TV schedule.
On the Lakers, and you don't want to finish third, Kevin. Who's going to be 2 and who's going to be 3?
Terry and J.J. Barea have checked in for Dallas. Out Kidd.
3-point jump shooters.
New York, the last second shot by Carmelo. He's straightened off his life, especially off the floor.
They're really excited about it. Talent was never an issue with Sean Williams. They're just kind of getting himself right, especially, like you say, off the floor.
Little full court here. Brewer to Terry over Mason. Down to 21. That's why the point is gone for the Knicks. Stoudemire takes it inside. Mason. Ronnie Turioff, who has a couple of starts certainly this season. Jeffrey started tonight and already has a foul. Dirk Nowitzki. Stoudemire is in there, and Bill Walker. And there's a steal, and Brewer takes it in. He gets this theft, and he slams it through.
That's one
contract to Corey Brewer, who came in that trade from Minnesota. And they go inside here for Haywood. Nice knock away by Turioff. They rotate, and it's Terry for 3 over Walker. Another 3 for... And Fields for 3.
That's not enough for a technical.
Brewer. Why didn't the New York Knicks, who got him in a trade in that 3-team, 15-player deal, why didn't they keep Brewer?
Have no idea. I thought he'd be a perfect fit in New York. I thought that he would defend. he can fit in with the good scorers they have in New York. And I guess, I don't know, they had other things in mind.
Biggest lead for Dallas has been, who has not had the benefit of a very. There's Bill Walker. He takes it in, stripped of the ball, regains it, and Stoudemire against Dirk Nowitzki.
I think you'll see the Knicks really hit stride. Nice pass by Brewer. You got Dirk Nowitzki going the hole hard.
Go back to a replay just to make sure we were getting it straight, and they've had to rectify any questions at the official scores table, but it is a T on Stoudemire, which defensive three on the New York Knicks. The basket by Nowitzki.
Basketball play. The man's open. They get him the ball. They know who the hot shooter is. Terry's made a few shots. And the ball just keeps moving, and it's really fun to watch. Again, a nice little pass by Brewer. He had a shot.
For using Douglas, Stoudemire has it right now. Fields with the pass. Nice knockery inside by Haywood. Barea. Brendan Haywood. If it can play. If they could only rebound the ball. Nowitzki. Nice hustle by Stoudemire. Go by AMARE Stoudemire, who is 3 of 13. Anthony is 1 of 4, digging his way into Brewer with a Dallas foul. Will go on Brewer for the first time. Dallas is 9 of 9. Brewer, little switch. Whoa. Corey Jared Jeffries. Tyson Chandler has come back on the floor for Dallas. Marion is out there. Cardinals in the game. And Eddie coming off the Rick Carlisle bench tonight.
Wow. Again, you know, another year where it's hard not to leave. Melo rises up and makes a jump shot over Marion.
3 of 6. You saw him just hit 9 points. He leads the Knicks in scoring. A little runner here by Marion.
Back in there and rebound. Otherwise, this game is getting away from him.
Marion's got 8 and Doug outside and hit one early, missed a couple, and now he's got 6 in the game with a couple of free throws. Barea wiggles in. Chandler.
26 to 8, Kev, in the paint.
Carmelo laces it inside with an assist. And
losing it, being very upset with the loss. If you heard the comments, Jason Kidd said we gave it away. Dirk Nowitzki said we did everything wrong. And to see Cardinal load up a 3 from...
Kidd is back in with Cardinal and Marion and Chandler and Terry. Nice dig inside with 8, and a reminder on one score every team.
But they have a great core. They have a great group to start with, and as we talked about, I think D'Antoni's kid lines up a 3 from the corner. He's got the favorable ball and a great third guy in Chauncey Billups. And I think the Knicks are going to be a good team as you see Melo taking the paint for a lot of years to come. But their best time.
Haywood, who began to sulk a little bit after he was pulled as a starter, but has picked up his energy the last handful of games. Kidd for 3, and Terry off. TNT, TBS, True TV, and CBS for the 30th year. All take you on the road to the Final Four. Terry off the bench with 12. And here is Douglas. Into Anthony with a hard
3-point field goals made. And as a guy wouldn't have seen, and Terry rises up, makes a nice little 12.
3 of 8. And AMARE Stoudemire 4 of 14. Williams with another.
A lot more of that, because right now the Mavericks are hitting on all cylinders.
13 points now for Sean Williams. Inside the tap, you know, big small, yeah.
And right now they're just playing bully ball as you see AMARE trying to play his
wrap up of the night on Inside the NBA.
9 of 9. That's been about the only thing for the Knicks that has gone right here in what has been so far a 68-point Dallas first half. Very little D. Marion inside. They haven't
gotten this league. Quick spin move, that little throw shot. You see Melo pulling his way to the hole. And that's what you got to do right now. You got to get to the line. You just got to.
Dirk Nowitzki. You wouldn't think that in a game like Kevin Harlan courtside in a lackluster game here in Downey Heat, which we'll dissect in Atlanta with Charles and Kenny and the award-winning Ernie Johnson. But here tonight in our second game, it's been all Mavs, and Terry got the feed from Kidd. That is a screen by Chandler. They go outside the lane with Jeffries watching Nowitzki. And Dirk have had 50 points and no turnovers. Stoudemire.
Cheryl, I mean, they've got to get out there, and they've got to now his first, and they just got to get some energy in this.
3/4 of the year. Nowitzki can't connect. And Anthony saved it, but right to Bobo, and here is Sean Marion. And Landry Fields over Jason Kidd. Tony Douglas is there. Phillips not starting tonight. Deep thigh bruise in a collision he suffered last week against Orlando's Dwight Howard. Here's Nowitzki. The close by Carmelo Anthony. Haywood. Doubled by Jeffries, who knocked the ball away. A good steal for the Knicks, and here comes Fields the other way. And the Knicks coming out with a little bit more life. Football. And Haywood. Found by Fields. Stoudemire finds 3 defenders waiting for him. Good looking shot by AMARE Stoudemire. 15 for him.
Yeah, wormed his way through. Got turnover, turns it over, and Landry Fields takes it hard to the roll.
Intercepted by Marion. And he'll glide in here. Stoudemire finds Fields and back to AMARE. Here's Kidd. Beaubois for 3. Kidd saves it. What a pass inside to Haywood. What a pass by Jason Kidd with his 7th assist.
Like Kidd, I mean, he's just so, I mean, he's looking over in the corner, a look away, just bullet. Great hands by Haywood, catches it and finishes it. I know Jason just loves it.
So Dwayne Casey on one side of Carlisle and Terry Stotts to the other in this quarter. Little screen by Dirk, open up the door for Bobo. Wow, is he fast? Season high the other night for this Dallas team. Douglas for 3, and he.
Again, I think sometimes the guys get hurt, guys get a confidence, they get a chance. And this guy right here, Landry Fields, hasn't quit playing. He's been working hard. A little look away there and gets a layup.
Not been the story here tonight, obviously.
Not at all. When you give up 8 to 10 to start the 3rd quarter, and you got to play better defense, you have another layup there coming down the lane as Dirk.
Low ball, a little switch on defense. Stoudemire didn't come out. That was an easy shot. As 14 now, Beaubois points have been registered in the game. 7 this quarter. And AMARE inside gets it to roll. You define this team as
loves it, and all the players stay ready, Kevin. You know, one thing about a coach that plays a lot of players, everybody stays ready. Nice find. That's 2 games, and he'll help Douglas a great deal. And that's the one thing that
scored 14 more points at the free throw line as Anthony finds a 0-0 run right now for the Knicks. Carmelo popping up a 3. Now a 12-0 run by New York. What we talked about earlier.
Yes.
They're in obviously a shootout here in Texas tonight. Under 2 to play in the 3rd quarter. Terry, Marion. Stoudemire. Right into
Anthony and Stoudemire.
For Douglas for New York. Mason is in. Nowitzki cleans it up. Rebounding advantage for the Mavericks. +8 to go inside. Haywood backpedal. And foul. Stoudemire would
play almost, you know,
they're shooting in their offense here in the 3rd quarter and close the gap at one-time trail. Screen on Carter by Haywood. Switch on defense. Stoudemire watching Terry. Jason Terry has put in 16. Stoudemire the other way.
Ooh.
That's a foul on Brewer.
Yeah, tough call there. Brewer thought he had position. Yeah, that's what I said. AMARE Stoudemire gets to the line for 2 free throws.
And Sean Williams. That's the 5 out there for New York as Carter will slash inside. Good move. Routed by blue defensive players. Here is Brewer taking it to the rack with a good offensive rebound by Haywood. Terry for 3. For all the lead for Dallas on the glass tonight is 6. Carter around Barea. Stoudemire cleans it up. Barea around Williams. Into Dirk. Fouled into the line.
Yeah, he sure did. He's got a good feel for how to guard Dirk.
Against the 2 seed Dallas Mavericks, all in back of Stoudemire tonight, 11-24. And here is Fields with a Chandler rebound. Barea. In mid-flight, Brewer. First time, here's Corey Brewer at the free throw line for Dallas.
Play a great defense and kind of get your...
Chandler saves it with a little tap. Dirk is 5 of 14. Over by Barea. Back by Douglas. New York is given up to Cleveland. consecutive throwback series. Huh?
Yeah, I tell you what, I think that, you know, New York would give Miami all.
Barea. Douglas got caught up in a screen. Offensive rebound by Brewer. Dirk for three.
You know, another second chance makes a nice three, and again, they're beating them up on the board, getting a lot of second shots.
Dirk's got 17, 11 have come in this half. Here is Williams. Douglas by Barea. Nice move. Dallas is led by double digits since the last minute of the first quarter, and by as many as 26. Carmelo's got 18 points, 5 of 15.
Time for one more run here.
Yep, I would say so.
If they can get it going, if they can stop guys from just getting straight line drives. Like
a little 7-0 run right there by New York until Nowitzki knocks it away. He's got 19 points. Jeffries an open lane by Chandler, playing with 5. 6 points, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds for Jason tonight. Terry off the bench has been good with 19 and now 21. Here comes Fields, and he works on Brewer. That's a foul inside.
I know one thing, if you're fighting for that second and third, great game.
Tyson Chandler just fouled out of the game. Land side. Oh, Chandler's still in the game. He didn't foul out of the game. They must have changed the foul. A lot of free throws tonight. He's matured nicely. And like we talked about earlier, they say
attitude. Who cares who gets the glory? Let's go out there and play hard. Nice offense.
Game. This is the closest it has been in the second half. Here is Kidd, who's picked up by Douglas and Chandler, Kidd, Terry, Nowitzki. We saw a quick find tonight for New York. As Dirk
get this win in the books for the Mavericks.
Nowitzki moves in on Williams. And they push it back in. Nice tonight with his 20 points. A nice full effort from Sean. Again, nice pass
watch
to
the master.
Yeah,
watch the master.
Into Carmelo. Dirk across the. And Martin, TBS. So Dallas